Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family, and I'm getting ready to start my dinner. It's going to be a simple dinner today. We're going to have some chicken tenders and mashed potatoes. You've seen me make mashed potatoes numerous times. And I'm going to make some zucchini with tomatoes. Now I've got one kind of large zucchini, and I think that'll be enough for me and Pop Jones. And I cut it in half. And I am just going to slice it into maybe 1/2 inch rings, half moons, and put it into this saucepan. This is a simple, delicious meal. Now, if you want, you can add some onions to it. This is one dish that I have to say, we kind of prefer not to have the onions in. And you know, we like onions. Now, I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of salt over that zucchini. And I've got 1 can of diced tomatoes. I can't wait for my tomatoes to come in from my little garden, or to be able to go get a box of tomatoes and can them, because I want some good fresh tomatoes to can. So just dump them right on top of that zucchini. And I'm going to give it a stir. And looky there. Isn't it beautiful? Now, I'm going to turn this on low. And I'm going to put a lid on it. Cover it up. And that's one dish done. Okay, so I've got to get my chicken tenders going. I've got my potatoes cut up back here. And they're starting to come up to a boil. So we just need to get this going, and we're going to have dinner on the way. I have some seasoned breadcrumbs, and I'm going to put them in my dish here. And I've got my skillet here with olive oil. I'm using olive oil today. And I'm not deep frying them, but I've got, it's not going to be too shallow of a fry. So I'm salt and peppering these. Use the other hand, because I don't want to put that hand in, touch the chicken and then put it in my salt. What I was trying to say is I think my oil is probably close to 1/4 inch deep, if that much. Okay, so let me rinse my hands, and I'm going to be rinsing them again, so y'all give me just a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat my chicken tenders in breadcrumbs today instead of the usual flour. You know what? I've changed my mind. I'm going to do something different. I want to get an egg. And I'm going to do it like this. Look, I'm going to crack that egg, put it right in there. Then I'm going to use my hands. My hands are clean. I just washed them. And I'm going to mix this up and get it all over that chicken. Then we're going to dip it in the breadcrumbs. How about that? Now, see, that was just as easy as beating it up in a bowl. Let me rinse one more time. Okay, so here we go. Now, let's coat them. Yes. And that breadcrumb is sticking a little better. Yes, set them right there. You know, I've told you before, when you're frying chicken, when you flour it, set it aside and let it start looking a little bit wet. Well, I don't worry about that so much when I'm coating it in breadcrumbs. I want the breadcrumbs to come out crispy, and it will on this chicken on there. Let's see if it's ready. And it is, it's hot. So I think I'm actually going to turn it down just a tad. Gently lay it in there because you do not want that oil to splash up on you. I think we can get all of them in there. And that's it. That's all we're doing at the moment. And it won't take, on this chicken, it probably won't take 3 or 4 minutes on each side. And remember what I said about tongs? I use red for raw and blue for when it's done. And that's what I'm doing today because I've got raw chicken. I'm going to be turning it, and then I'm going to be using my blue. But my little flipper is dirty, so I haven't got it washed yet. It's in the dishwasher. So, or I'd be using it. So let me get this chicken cooked up, and I'm going to come back when I get ready to turn it over, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, okay? I'm turning this chicken over, and I want you to see what it looks like. Can you see that beautiful piece of chicken? Looky there. Now, it's been cooking on this side about 4 minutes. And so we're going to flip it over and cook it 3 to 4 on the other side. And if you can tell, see how the side of that meat is? It starts looking cooked up there. That means it's getting done on the inside. You'll start seeing it come up the side. We've got our zucchini is coming to a boil. I haven't had this in ages, and I wanted to fix it tonight and show you guys how I do it. Can you hear that chicken frying? Oh, it sounds so good. I keep my temperature down because I don't want it to get too dark too quick on the outside. All right, let me get this cooked, and I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like, okay? While I'm waiting for that chicken to cook, I just wanted to come back on here and show you guys what I got. A very dear friend of mine, she's a YouTuber friend, and but she's also just a friend, a really good friend, Linda. Check out Easy Cooking with Linda B. Her and her husband Bob are just wonderful people. She sent me this. Can you see that? It's a little gnome, and he's sitting in the flower bed. And down here is his charms. And see if I can get this tape off so you can see it. And it says good luck. And he's got a mushroom. And I'm not sure what that is, but it's got like a little jewel in the center. Isn't he just adorable? She knows how much I love gnomes. And then Leslie, that I was telling you with the Alabama Foodist, she just came back from Spain, visiting her son, who's living over there right now. She brought me some rice from Spain, and this is what the kind of rice they use to make paella. She also brought me some saffron. Looky there. Isn't that sweet? I'm anxious to use this. All right, this zucchini and tomatoes is coming right along. And as soon as that zucchini gets soft, this will be done. You know, I'm almost second guessing and thinking I want to put the second zucchini in there before it gets any farther. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me grab it before it gets too cooked. It's home. Oh yeah, that looks better. Any leftovers I can have for lunch. And that would be a good dish. And I know you've probably seen it in the store. I forget the brand name, and I should know it I buy it now and then, and it's tomatoes, okra, and corn. And it's good. It's good. Just I like to heat it up and have it just as a soup. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn this up a little bit. I turned it down too far. Okay, so give me a minute, and I'll be back and show you what this looks like. Okay, I am taking this chicken up. Now I cooked it about 4 minutes on this side. The second side, you see I changed over to my blue tongs. So I'm going to hold this platter up and let you see this beautiful sight. Oh, I hope that wasn't loud. Let's make it pretty though. I've got some parsley. I love having parsley out in my little garden out here. I can just go out and pick it. And I've got it when I want it. Isn't that a beautiful platter of chicken? Looky there. My zucchini is coming right along. Now you'll know when it gets done because the zucchini will start getting soft. And it is almost to that point. Another, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes and it's going to be done. And I'm going to cream up my potatoes, but I'm going to come back and show you once this gets finished what it looks like. We'll dip some out, okay? The zucchini is done. Let's give it a try. I'm just going to get a little taste, and because I want to try it, I'm anxious. I haven't had this in a while. I'm going to get a little zucchini, a little bit of that tomato. I want to cover it up. I put some foil over my chicken. Leave it vented a little bit. You can't see that, I don't think. But leave it vented a little bit so it don't get moisture in there, and then you lose that crispiness. My mashed potatoes are done. And they didn't take me no time to cook this meal. I would say top to bottom, 15, 20 minutes. And this is so hot, and I know it's going to be so delicious. Let's try this. Guys, this is so good. Now that's comfort food. It's just a good Southern dish. Easy. You know that's what I like to do. Easy and quick. We have things to do. Yes. But I wanted to come back, show you how delicious that is. I'm going to turn it off now. I don't want it overcooked. And show you that beautiful chicken. Didn't it come out so pretty? And all we did was salt and pepper and put it in some seasoned breadcrumbs and a little egg, beat up an egg, or just squish it up like I did would be fine. And put in our breadcrumbs and fried in some olive oil, and it came out beautiful. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you liked this video, and we'll give the squash and tomatoes a try. That's what I'm the most excited about. And try the chicken tenders. Y'all have seen me make mashed potatoes a lot of times. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you try these dishes, please let me know. Leave me a comment. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll know when I post my next video. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.